Let me know when it starts. Like it's 2.
Okay.
All right, folks. I'm back to give you more of a little bit of a piece of what I'm doing with that slammed Porsche again. As you can see, I got a cameraman helping me today. I kind of painted up the inside of that like in the last portion of the video. I got that all set up and ready to go. And I've got my interior parts and my frame here ready to go. Now, with the modeling clay I had in there to mock it up, this was lifted a little bit. So now I'm going to use my 3D printer again, like I talk about all the time, my 3D printer. So I'm over in a little different part of my workshop here. So we're going to have to measure and make for that 3D printer that you might be interested in me doing that. So I'm going to take a few measurements here that I know my little pieces are going to be. So I can't go all the way through, so I'm just going to do the back side. So it's going to be 20 millimeters. Little drawing here this way. Oh no, sorry about that. 20 millimeters this way. And then we're going to do by 19 millimeters this way. Okay, we're going to do a couple little pieces so we know it'll fit in there really nice. Do them at different heights of like 1 millimeter, 2 millimeters. I think I'm going to start, no, I think I'm actually going to start at 4 millimeters. I'm going to start at 4 millimeters and work my way up for a few pieces. So the way that we do that is now we switch over to the computer end of it here. I use Tinkercad, it's called. It will give me all my different things I need to do to make this spaces. As you see, they give you really weird names to start out with. I don't know why they do that, but I'm going to change the name here to just spacers. So we got that. So now I'll go over here and we pick out basic shapes and we move that over to our work pad like this. Now we gotta make this piece what we want it. They usually always start out at 20 millimeters, so we're gonna go 20, and then this one we're gonna go 20 wide, and then we're gonna go 19 for this one. And enter. Now that's 19 millimeters. Now of course that's way too tall. So now we just hit this, it's 20. Always starts out with a 20 millimeter cube. So we're going to start down with the 4. And hit enter. So now we have our little piece that we're going to use as one of our spacers. So this one is the 20 by 19 by 4 high, all in millimeters. Okay, so now I'm going to take that and I'm going to go over. We need a couple of those. So I'm going to go over and I'm going to make a duplicate of that. I'll show you more of this maybe later on another tutorial, but just for this one, I'm going to do a couple more times and I'm going to get 2 more pieces. So we're going to have 4 all together that we're going to print out. But now they're all still at the same height. So there we got 1 4. We'll go up to this one. Let's make sure the sizes are 19 and 20. This one we're going to go up to 5. This one we're going to go up to 6. And I know the other one's probably going to be too high, but this one we're going to go up to 7. If I don't use it for this, I grind them down or I use them for a different one. So we got this one at 7. Alright, now we hit enter. We got our name. Now we're going to print these pieces out. I already got the printer is warming up over there. And we are going to send this on its way. We got to export this. So we export this on a STL file. Like I said, this is all Greek probably to you right now, and I'll explain it closer some other day, but just for this part, I'm going to just show you how it kind of works. So you want to save the spacers. So we save file name is Spacers, so we're going to save that. And now we want to get out of Tinkercad, and we want to go to the actual printer, which is, I forgot the name, Creality. Okay, so we got all our different setups here for our printer. So now we got to go in there and we got to look for what we did. So I hit prepare. That's the old one that I had from before. It's slammed, so I want to clear the build plate. So we got to clear the build plate. We go up this little folder here, and there it is, Spacers. So I double click on Spacers, and there's my spacers that I'm going to print. Now in 3D printing world, in order to talk from to the printer, we got to slice it, it's called. So we're going to slice it. It's going to take 44 minutes to print those 4 little pieces. So we're not going to wait that whole time, obviously. You don't want me to sing to you or anything, that'd be really bad. So we got to print, hit print via USB, because it's connected to the printer. Now we get all this, your printer's warming up, it's going to start, so, right, you can unplug that.